The next product is part number 210, the fuel injection system cleaner. This product's to be used with the 9210 tool. Hooks right into the fuel rail. The major goal of this particular service, this particular product, is to clean the fuel injectors. There is some benefit as well, some secondary benefit to intake valve cleaning, but the primary is for the fuel injectors. Fuel injectors, especially port fuel injectors, are very prone to what we call fuel gum deposits. There are a certain amount of gums that can be left over, residue left over from your gasoline that's going through these fuel injectors. And basically what happens that allows for the deposit formation of these gums is that once the engine is shut off, there is still fuel in those injectors. Even though the injectors are not firing, there is still fuel there even after the engine is shut off. And so basically it's a heat soak time because that combustion chamber is hot, that port is hot where that injector sits, and it's basically, that heat is just baking that fuel as it sits in that injector. And as these gums build up inside the injector, then they close off the orifices where the fuel travels through the injector. And so product number 210 comes through with that service, and it removes these gummy deposits that are present in these fuel injectors. The chemistry we're using right now in 210 is some chemistry that our market, our industry uses and knows works very well for injector cleanup, removal of these gummy deposits in these injectors. And we've differentiated our 210 with an additive we've just added in recently that gives us an advantage, we feel, over our competitors. This additive that we have included in our 210 gives an increase in effectiveness for not only the fuel injectors but then onto the intake valves, making it much more effective with those intake valve deposits than some of our past formulas with 210. Over the past 5 years probably, we've had 3 formula changes on 210, continually improving the formula as new makes and models, as new engine designs come out, and we continue to battle the never-ending deposit problem in the injectors and on the intake valves. Part number 210 is to be used as a service with 203 or 208, again as the tank additive. We've started the cleanup with the rail, with the injectors, the intake valves. We've started that cleanup with the 210. We need to come through with the tank additive and let a tank additive run through an entire tank of fuel to go ahead and finish cleaning those injectors, finish cleaning those intake valves that have softer deposits because of the 210 portion, and then go ahead and clean up that combustion chamber, clean those deposits up off that piston crown, off the squish area in that combustion chamber, and then on out and clean up the exhaust side as well. So we need this to be used as a complete service with that tank additive in there. The 210 isn't necessarily meant to be used as a standalone product. We want a complete system cleaning by using this product.